Buzzkiller here, and welcome back to Mechwarrior Online. Now today we're going to take a look at the Heavy Mechs, and we're taking out probably one of my favorite mechs in the game. Definitely my favorite in this weight class. This is the Catapult. Now I have a bunch of Heavy Mechs. Heavy Mechs are probably one of the most commonly used mechs in the game. So finding a match when you're using them can be a little bit difficult, but it's sometimes worth the wait. Some of my other mechs I have some older mechs, of course. The Cataphract, this is the Mech. This is one of the first hero mechs to be released. Not the first, I think he was maybe the third. But this one is set up as a ballistics build. On the other end of the spectrum, I call this the Refractor. This is a hot mech because he runs 4 large lasers, but he's actually pretty quick. I think he has some good jump jets. Yeah, he's maxed out on jump jets, so he's good at peeking over hills and taking pot shots. I also have some Jaeger mechs, and these are set up for different roles. The Boomer here is a JM6A. He's set up with 2 AC-20s. That's the biggest cannon in the game. And those are kind of short range, but they do some massive damage. So this guy's really a mech to watch when you get close. Kind of useless at range, but a good brawler. Double D is a mid-range DPS machine. He has 3 Ultra AC-5s. That's AC-5 cannons with 3 barrels that can fire in rapid succession. Of course, the downside to that is they do tend to jam. So you got to watch it. You got to be really careful with this mech. And on the far end of the spectrum is the Gauser. This is a JM6S, and he is set up with 2 Gauss rifles, which are basically rail guns. So he's my sniper for ballistics. I also have Thunderbolts. I've played around with these a little bit. I'm still working on them, but I've been focusing primarily on the Jaeger mechs, trying to skill them up. These are set up for different roles. And I'll probably show you these guys later because some of these builds are pretty fun. But again, the mech du jour is my favorite heavy mech still. The Catapult. I only have one chassis. As I sold all my other chassis before the perk system. Now this guy is perked to have a high rate of fire or high velocity of rounds for PPCs. And PPCs are these big particle cannons. These are your basically not your laser, but they're hybrid between a cannon and a laser. They run really hot, and I believe these are extended range PPCs. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Here's our loadout. Yes, they are extended range PPCs. Now the difference between standard PPCs and ER PPCs is the standard PPCs have a minimum range before they do damage. The ER PPCs have no minimum range. They have a longer maximum range, but they do generate a lot more heat. So the rest of the space on this mech is filled with heat sinks, and I've got that upgraded to double heat sinks. The engine is decent. It's a standard 280, so my top speed is 75 kilometers per hour, and I have 2 medium pulse lasers to deal with anyone that gets close, primarily small mechs. So yeah, also for modules, I don't have a lot of modules unlocked, as I said before, but what I do have an advanced zoom on this because he is set up as a sniper, and advanced sensor range to aid in that as well. Now, the thing I like most about this mech is the high weapon mounts. This guy can peek up over hills really easily, really shows a very small cross-section to get his weapons into firing position, so you don't have to worry about your legs and stuff taking damage. Now, the big disadvantage of this mech is he has a huge side torso. This is all side torso, so any hits on the side are kind of hurt. It has a very small center torso section. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, here we are again. I'm going to try once again for the Viridian Bog. I like that map. And try for Conquest again. Conquest is a large-scale capture the base, basically. Well, we're back to skirmish, so it's just a team-on-team battle in the Canyon Network. Now, this is a popular map. It's not very hot, not very cold. It has a lot of open areas to get basically waylaid by missiles. But it has some good places to hide, too. A lot of valleys you can run through, mechs can sneak through. But what's good about this map is there's a lot of hills for me to peek over.
Reactor online.
Here we go.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
I took all the
nominal.
cockpit flare out of this mech. Usually I have Christmas lights and all kinds of stupid stuff in here. But the mech does have an advanced zoom module, which is really nice for sniping. Oops, missed my turn. Let's see if I can make it up here. Probably not. Ooh, just barely.
Bravo land, move to Charlie 4.
Charlie 4, we already got contact.
Target acquired.
Damn. Sometimes that advanced zoom can mess you up, too.
New target
There's a big
acquired.
guy. Now, the Heavy Mechs cannot go toe-to-toe with an assault mech, but they have good armor.
Warning, incoming missile.
And believe me, these two PPCs, if they hit, they will hurt. In fact, if you watched my light mech video, you saw my light mech get hit by these, and
New
it
target.
was bad. Got him.
Bravo land, move to Bravo 4.
Kind of in an exposed position, and they're starting to move up on us. Most of the crew is down below.
Bravo land, move to Bravo 3.
I can't understand what he's saying. I think he's calling out enemy positions, but it's really hard to understand him. Let's see what this fire starter's up to.
Bravo land, target Charlie.
Something close to us. Battle Master. Oh, this is bad. Back up. See if these guys poke up any. Although I'm not in a good position. They've got the high ground.
Bravo line, move to Charlie 3.
Let's go to Charlie 3 with Bravo Lance. But no, that hurt. He should be hurting pretty bad. Wherever he goes, I'm following him. But I gotta watch out for those guys on the right.
Warning, incoming missile.
Bravo land, target Juliet.
Also critical damage.
Oop, that's bad.
New target acquired. Plate destroyed. Laser destroyed. Left torso destroyed.
He snuck up on me.
Left arm destroyed. ERPPC destroyed. Target acquired.
Target Kilo, Timberwolf.
Target destroyed.
that was a kill.
Target
Last shot down.
Target go. Blue.
Alright, I'm gonna push up on this Timber Wolf.
Go. Target go. Blue. Please follow.
Okay, got his right or his left arm. He's cored. He's got no armor on his
Target
belly.
destroyed.
He's down.
Nice.
New target acquired.
I did see
Target
somebody up here
acquired.
before. We are kind of in a bad spot still, though.
Target acquired.
Alpha. Target track. Alpha.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Center torso critical damage.
It's not good. Well, another loss here. Well, we're not the last one standing this time, though. So we can check out some of the other mechs. Now, the mechs with this blue heads-up display are clan mechs. I do not own any of these yet. They don't have perks, but they do have the ability to load up a lot of different types of weapons. A lot of the weaponry is better.
Center torso critical damage.
He's just sitting there taking the damage.
Target destroyed. Warning, incoming
Timber.
missile.
Kilo.
We might actually pull this off.
Target
Let's go take a look at some of the other
Nice.
mechs. It's a hunchback sitting back here doing nothing.
Target acquired.
5. Fire starter.
Stormcrow.
Heat level critical.
This is a light raven like mine. He's set up pretty much the same as mine.
Heat
Target
level
hotel.
critical. New target acquired.
And this guy back here doing nothing again.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Well played.
But not a bad game, at least we pulled it together. Finally a win, though I'm dead. Good stuff. Anyway, I'll see you next time with the Assault Mechs.